Welcome, in this video we are going to learn Extundelete tool. It's forensic tool in Linux. Extundelete is a utility that can recover deleted files from an extension 3 or extension 4 partition. The extension 3 and extension 4 partition file system are the most common default file systems in Linux distributions like Mint, Mageia or Ubuntu. Extundelete uses information stored in partitions journal to attempt to recover a file that has been deleted from the partition. There is no guarantee that any particular file will be able to be undeleted, so always try to have a good backup system in place, or at least put one in place after recovering your files. Why use Extundelete? Extundelete is a complete program that makes data recovery from an extension 3 or extension 4 partition sample. Most people are able to recover their files by running one command from the terminal. Extundelete was the first program able to restore both the contents and the file name of a deleted file on an extension 4 partition. Extension 3 grep was the first program to use the file system journal to recover data, and much of its code is shared by Extundelete, but extension 3 grep only worked for extension 3 partition and could take hours to start recovering files if the partition were on a large partition. Extundelete, by contrast, starts recovering files immediately after passing the file system's journal, usually within a minute or two after starting the program. Ext4magic is a program to recover files that was based on Extundelete and has a slightly different set of features and limitations. Extundelete makes heavy use of X2FS library, which allows it to automatically support many features of extension 3 and extension 4 file systems. How Extundelete works? Extundelete uses some concept and code first shown to be successful by XT3 group program. Extundelete is able to recover the contents of an inode by searching the file system's journal for an old copy of that inode. It then uses that information to determine the file's location within the file system. Then Extundelete reads the corresponding data and copies it to the file in the recovery directory. Extundelete is able to match the inode number of a file to a file name by searching the related entries in the directory, which are often left behind after deleting the file if the deleted entry does not exist in the directory in the file system. Extundelete will look for a match in older copies which are still in the journal. Let's open up terminal and type extundelete -help. You can see that basic syntax extundelete options device file. Extundelete tool options are version, help, superblock, journal, and so on. Let's see the version of Extundelete tool. Type extundelete -version. Extundelete version 0.2.4. Now let's read the partition. To read the partition, type extundelete partition name, that is devdev sda1, and restore, that is -- restore file and the given file name, root important file. You can see that it will display some warning messages for undelete any files without further data loss. Let's continue. Type Y. Here we can see that loading file system metadata 304 groups loaded, loading journal descriptors, and so on. That's it in this video on Extundelete tool, which is a forensic tool in Linux. Thank you for watching this video.